2007, there were back-to-back visits between Dr. Manmohan Singh and the Russian President Putin. Putin flew to India for the Republic Day parade, and later that year, the Indian Prime Minister visited Kremlin. The Russians meant business, and they wanted to sell nuclear plants and reactors to India. Manmohan Singh, on the other hand, loved the Americans.
People of India deeply love you.
And in turns, the Americans wanted to sell nuclear reactors to India. Manmohan Singh was so bullish about nuclear technology that he staked his government and won. The Americans were now racing to sell nuclear reactors to India. But Putin and the Russians were determined to get ahead of them. In 2009, Russians started commissioning a massive nuclear plant in Kudankulam in Tamil Nadu. It was India's biggest. In 2011, one man with very deep American connections, SP Uday Kumar, becomes a global celebrity. Single-handedly, he leads a movement to block the plant. Kudankulam flares up. The situation at times is uncontrollable. Indian intelligence says he's a part of a Western conspiracy. But Uday Kumar says he's doing it for the people. 6 years later, Republic stings Uday Kumar to find out whether he was driven by the scent of money or compelled by feelings of great love for the common man. Was it greed or was it belief? Was he his own man or a front? We approached him as foreign university students. After gaining his confidence, we ask if he will take foreign funds rerouted through a professor abroad. Uday Kumar says he wants the money. He says the money should be routed through Indian contacts into his political party account. He promises the money will then be used for anti-nuclear protest. He also boasts about how he got money via foreign transaction earlier. Watch this.
Just about that, my supervisor, Mr. Sahib Sanders, he was saying if we'd like to contribute, how should we go about it? In what way should we?
We don't have bank account.
In what way can we contribute?
What I can do is you can pay the party and I can give you a receipt and then how can I give you the bank account?
You can give me the details. I thought if you will send me the formal
you send me your email address and we cannot accept money from foreign countries. You cannot send it from abroad. If you can ask your family or friends in India to...
But this would be, like, because he's very pro-anti-nuclear activism, so this would be for the second set of movement that you're starting. He wants to, take for that. And he's a very British national, he's very passionate about that. So then how should we...
If you pay in cash, no problem, for you or for us. But if he wants to do it through the banking thing, I can send you the party thing, but he cannot send it. You have to give it to your family members or somebody within India. That could be complicated because if they come up with some inquiry or something, they will look who is this person sending money from Dehradun or something. That could be a problem. Unless if it is a one-time thing he wants to contribute, he can pay in cash.
That's the
next time or something.
In cash only, there's no other way out. Okay.
So otherwise, if you need the party bank account, I can do.
But
then it has to be done within India. Then there is no problem.
I will tell him that. Let's see what he has to do. So there is no go route also, because he has done, recently has done elsewhere also. He's very passionate environmentalist. He's saying I would like to contribute.
Before it would send through Western Union. But now if I receive money from Western Union, I use it as myself and my friends are doing it. So that could be difficult. It will be create unnecessary problems.
Unnecessary problems. If I send it, then it will be for my family also. Okay, I can
give to what's his name? He's living in China. I go to China often.
Later, I send him a mail in a fake professor's name to follow up on the cash offer. Now Uday Kumar is in panic. He reckons he may be getting trapped and tries doing a U-turn.
So, okay, so he just had a few questions. I'll just ask you directly and mail it to him.
Sure. Or you can email me, I can answer you also.
You can answer me. But he wanted to know how to go about it. About if he wants to contribute, how to go about it.
No.
Huh?
Shweta, I really don't want to take that risk because so far we haven't done anything. And now if I commit this mistake, I will be in big trouble. So please don't bother about money. If you talk to me money again, I won't be able to talk to you also.
But sir, earlier you said no, that he can give it to me and I can give it to my...
Yeah, but then Shweta, again that will become a problem for you and me. Because they will ask you if you, they will find out.
No, it just hurts my credibility, sir. Earlier, because I told him that I've spoken to you and you told me that it can happen. Now if I tell him, so I will have to give him a better answer than saying now he's not. I will have to tell him.
We talked very briefly.
Very briefly. So
Why did we tell you? You shouldn't have...
Why did Uday Kumar suddenly have a dramatic change of heart? Well, we're told some of the people we were talking to during the course of our investigation gave him a lead. But even if Uday Kumar did take a U-turn, why was he so willing to take foreign money routed through Indian accounts earlier? That's for investigative agencies to find out. As reporters Sanjeevi and I sense a bigger wheel of deceit. Our sources say this church in Idantkarai was the hub of anti-nuclear protest. This matches the intel reports of foreign funding coming via the Global Christian Network to block the nuclear plant. Impossible it seems because Christianity and nuclear power have no link. In India, we find there's a deep connect. Our next sting is the leading parish priest, Father Jai Kumar. He managed the money used in the protest and on spy cam reveals the whole plot.
So again we had a meeting. Few were selected as a committee members. I think 70 people were selected. 70. It's the biggest village in the coastal area. So 70 people were, 70 people were selected. And we told you be in the front. Since I am a priest, I cannot go front because I am under the bishop and the diocese. So he may take me any time. So I told them you be in the front and we will support. The way, whatever possible way we will support.
we use you and
Diocese.
So you took care of all the 14 villages, Father, or all the things? You were only for it in the garden. Okay, so every village will be having a father like you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Especially the coast.
So every father supported it.
Every father supported us.
Okay.
Especially that Tirunelveli district.
So the Intelligence Bureau and Home Ministry were right. Behind the cocktail circuit activism is money and a larger role of some members of the church. It's anything but just an environmental protest. It is a lot like the garble Greenpeace doles out. It's a plot against the nation. The ominous words of a top secret IB report that Lutyens circuit still rages about comes to mind. A German man has been caught in 2011. And according to the IB, the larger conspiracy was unraveled when a German national provided Uday Kumar a scanned map of all nuclear plants and uranium mining locations in India. The map included contact details of 50 Indian anti-nuclear activists, revealing an intricate network to take down India's nuclear program through NGO activism. To check the role of some members of the church as conduit in the anti-nuclear protest, we sting another Christian figure, Father Jai Suraj. A local parish priest exposes the role of another Catholic group in fueling the protest.
Especially the student movement ICUP, the student movement ICUP. All India Catholic Student Forum ICAP. That movement has worked a lot. We were one of the ICAP students. We were.
Oh, you were also.
I was also one of the members in that ICAP. So they have spread out this message from the beginning itself. It is from 89 itself when the agreement was signed. So awareness program was already, it was gone through all the villages.
Now the pieces are coming together. Behind Uday Kumar and the money is allegedly a bishop, the biggest church figurehead in this part of Tamil Nadu, operating in the shadows.
Prime Minister, I think Prime Minister called then Nuncio. He was the head of this Catholic Church in India.
Oh, India itself.
In India. He was in Delhi or Mumbai. And he has responded to this, our bishop, since you take it as that priest, me, from you, the guy. But our bishop told if I take this man, people may go to some other religion, something like that. So he told me not to go in front, not to appear in the paper, not to be in this. You say to that, everything is maintained.
Support from the background.
Yeah. From the beginning itself, he was telling the same. You be in the background, not in the front. But he was in mind that this bishop is a really wonderful man, wonderful person. But out of pressure, out of
But the support was there for 1 year, I guess. For 1 year they supported until the pressure came.
Yes. The FCRI was cancelled, suspended, frozen.
What is FCRA?
It's foreign fund.
Okay.
Foreign fund. So
Why is it?
We have 115 parishes, churches, and more than 400 substations, convents, hospitals, and everything. Colleges and everything. People from Italy, they support us. People from France, they support us. People from support us means this diocese.
For the NGOs.
Yeah. We have also social center. We have social center.
For 4 days, Shweta and I spoke to many villages and local leaders. Everywhere, the talks were about money, money and more money.
If it were a spontaneous protest, why does the money angle creeps in from every nook and corner?
இப்போ நீங்க சொல்ற என்ஜிஓ வந்து இந்த கிறிஸ்தவ மக்களுக்கு பணம் கொடுத்து தான் இந்த பிஷப்புகள் நடத்துவாங்க. அவங்க எங்க கூட போராட்டத்துல கலந்துக்கிட்டா அவங்க என்ஜிஓ பணம் வந்து முடக்கப்படும்.
அவர் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. எனக்கு ஒரு சந்தேகம் இருக்கு. வெளிநாட்டில் வாங்கிட்டாங்க நிச்சயமா. நான் நிறைய மேட்ரிக்ஸ்லையும் அப்படியே எழுத முடியாது. சும்மா கேட்குறேன். ஆக்சுவலி அவர் நாங்கள் படித்தோம். அவர் வந்து இடையில சிபிஐயோட அவங்கள்ட்ட கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. இவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் போராட்டத்துலேருந்து இவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் உங்களுக்கு எங்கேருந்து வந்துச்சுங்க. ஸோ அப்போ அவருக்கு பயணமாக போராட்டத்துலேருந்து நான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தார். ஸோ லீகலாக வந்து தெரிவிந்த ஒரு அமௌண்ட்னா தெரியாமல் எங்கேருந்து வந்து எந்த வழியாக வந்துட்டு, ஏன்னா நிறைய பிளாக் மணிஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் அவ்வளோ எப்படியெல்லாம் வருதுங்க. அவர் வெளிநாட்டு அமெரிக்காலாம் நிறைய சுற்றி வந்தார்.
Here's the story. A bunch of people masquerading as social activists and religious leaders. They're playing Judas. They're using common people as pawns, and they are double-crossing India for money. Some of them are doing so despite being blacklisted. Others are doing under the garb of evangelism, routing money from foreign funders and agencies to destabilize India. Floating political parties with foreign funds to spearhead anti-nuclear power protests and create dissatisfaction toward the Indian state. They help route money from Italy and elsewhere in Europe to block nuclear power in India, to curb development, all in the name of civic activism. They hunt in packs, these NGOs. They troll in herds, but we couldn't care less. Republic will bust them again and again and again. Shweta Kothari and Sanjeevi for Republic.